I wouldn't say I'm a person of extremes, and that should come as no surprise to anyone that knows me. They might say I'm extremely indecisive, kind of wishy-washy, sort of quiet, and I think it's safe to say I've been that way most of my life. So when high school rolled around and everyone started asking, what do you want to do with your life? What kinds of things are you interested in? I realized I had no idea. Well, I like a lot of things. I can find something I like and dislike in just about everything. So when the time came to choose, I chose to play it safe. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized there was something out there that I was really passionate about. Ever since I can remember, there's been one thing I loved, something I can easily lose myself thinking about, and those are stories. Stories are amazing. They've been around since the dawn of time, and I can guarantee they'll never leave. You can read them, watch them, listen to them, play them, be them. Life is a story, though sometimes with ambiguous beginnings and endings. But that's why they call it history, and history is always in the making. But what I think I love most about stories is creating them. Taking something from a tiny idea in your head to something people can feel and relate to is pure magic. And I've been creating stories ever since I can remember. The biggest proponent being nap time. You see, I stopped taking naps when I was 2, but that didn't exempt me from quiet time when my brother took them. I had to think of something to do that was silent, but also fun. So I took some markers, crayons, and some spare paper, and I started making my own picture books. They were simple things, each stapled page made of little more than a sentence and an illustration of stick figures. But over time, the stories grew bigger. Sentences became paragraphs, paragraphs formed complete pages, which turned into chapters that made up much longer stories. And the stick figures were turned into storyboards for home movies made with a Barbie camcorder that later became stop-motion clips, all made with friends. And all of that led me to today. Today, I'm majoring in broadcasting communication, and I'm trying to learn the ins and outs of that business. I still like to make the occasional movie with friends, though. I never stopped writing. I've been keeping a writing journal for every year since the 8th grade. And okay, they don't always get filled all the way, but it's a tradition. In November, I participate in National Novel Writing Month. And I won. The past 4 years. And I know none of this makes me special, or better than anyone else, but it makes me, me. And I think that's kind of cool.